A young woman swept the empty yard of a company building alone. To everyone around her, she was invisible, just a poor security guard and cleaner struggling to survive each day. She had no money, no power, no privilege. But in a single moment, her life changed forever after seeing something she was never meant to see. Now standing against people protected by wealth, influence, and power. Will the truth survive, or will justice once again belong only to those who can afford it?
Alexis, how are you? I'll come home this afternoon, so make sure you make yourself look good, okay? Yeah, see you.
Do you know, I want to do things beyond common sense like you, but I don't want to go to prison either. Because my father is rich, it seems like
What?
that won't happen.
Like what?
Maybe something like killing someone.
No way!
This court session for criminal case number 217 Jakarta, with today's agenda being the reading of the indictment, is now officially open to the public. In this case, the defendant Raka Mahendra, 24 years old, is charged with the premeditated murder of the victim, Miss Sulastri Wijaya. Present in the courtroom today are the legal representative of the victim family, Attorney Aditya Pratama, and the legal counsel for the defendant, Attorney Leonard Wijaksana. To everyone present in the courtroom, I remind you to maintain order, respect the legal proceedings, and refrain from interrupting without permission from the court. The prosecution may now proceed with the reading of the indictment against the defendant. Your Honor, this case is very clear. The defendant knowingly and intentionally took someone's life. This is not an accident. This is not self-defense. This is an action done with full awareness. What makes this case even crueler is the defendant's attitude after the incident. He did not show the slightest guilt because he believed his family could protect him from the law. The victim family came to this courtroom not to seek mercy. They came seeking justice because there is no money in this world that can return the victim's life. If today defendants were released just because of power and wealth, society would lose faith in the law. Therefore, we ask Your Majesty to give appropriate punishment so that justice is truly served. Thank you.
Your Honor, we do not deny that a tragedy occurred. However, the law should not be governed by emotion or public pressure. Our client is young and acted in an emotionally unstable state. There was no premeditation to commit the murder. Furthermore, our client has been cooperative through the trial. We ask that the court consider the defendant's future. An excessively harsh sentence will not bring back the victim, but the defendant still has the opportunity to improve his life and take responsibility for his action. Therefore, we request the lightest possible sentence in accordance with the principle of justice and humanity.
Alright, after hearing all the witness, statement, evidence, and defense from both parties, the court concluded that the defendant was legally and convincingly proven to have committed murder on purpose. The court also took into account the attitude of the defendant, who felt he was above the law because of his family background. This attitude showed a lack of remorse for actions that have taken the life of others. The law must not be subject to power or wealth. All citizens have the same position before the law. Thus, for the sake of justice based on applicable law, the defendant is sentenced according to the seriousness of the crime committed. The trial was declared finished. I tell the videos.
Because my father is rich, it seems like it won't happen. Maybe something like killing someone?
Objection partially sustained. However, this evidence is strongly related to the case and will be further examined. The court sees indication of evidence tampering and bribery. The law cannot be bought with power or money.